Ay, qué muñequita, bien chula te miras ahorita. Tú sabes bien que así provocas, sin duda la más buena de todas.
Y la que soporte, que al cabo son puros mitotes. Dicen que soy un perro suelto.
Alright, that's all I can play before I get copyrighted on YouTube. I know. Yeah, sé. That's all I can play. I can't play no more music. I gotta find some not. Wait, actually, hold on. Well, I can play this shit in the background because the copyright. No trae. Mr. Inconsistent. What the fuck? Yo, ¿qué le parientes? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? Got infected up, perro y lava 100%. What? What do you want about? Damn, fool, what the f— you guys are hating, fool. Fool, but come the fin de semana, fool. We'll be live. Fool, trust. We will be. Hella too. Hella. Actually, well, algo. Something like that. We will be live. See, I told you I'm always here. I was live on YouTube first. Yep. Oh, ¿cómo están? We do have a new game. Actually, I was actually looking for a bunch of scary games for October. Y sí encontré un chingo, wey. I found a bunch. In October is gonna be only puro scary juegos and scary stuff. Edith Finch Parte 2, does that exist? You're gonna cop the Silent Hill PF? I am. I'm hella gonna cop that shit. I really want to play that one. I really do. Rip Celeste Rivas. Yeah, descanso en paz, Celeste Rivas, bro. That's just kind of crazy. With David. Shit. Why is he giving us a side eye? What are you talking about? I'm reading the chat. What? Levita, are you there? Oh. I thought I was talking. What the hell? He's gonna complain right now? Frick David? Yeah, I agree. I don't really listen to his music. I heard like... Escuché una canción de él. That's it. But other than that, I don't really listen to that vato at all. Yo, not ever. What's up, Caesar? Why is he frozen? What are you talking about? Oh, I am frozen. Why am I frozen? Wait. Alright, there we go. There you go. Alright, there we go. Yeah, but that shit about David is crazy. Like, actually, that shit is... I don't know what to say. I don't know whether to believe or not to believe. I saw and I heard a bunch of other shit. I don't even know. That about the weirdo? Yeah, 100%. It is wild. I heard one thing and I was like, okay, he probably didn't do it. Then I heard other people like talk about it and bring up the other shit. I don't know. BC's going wild? What the fuck? What are you supposed to mean? So Santos Adriana, what's up, fool? Get to playing lever. What the hell? I just went live. I just went vivo. Do you miss the old YouTube chat, perro? Yeah, I do. I do miss. Sometimes, a veces. Sometimes. I just miss anybody who leaves. What the hell? He had a tattoo connected to the victim. See, I saw that. That's the thing. I saw that. I read it. I kind of like brushed it off a little bit, but I'm like, I can't keep brushing off these foods. It just no ways that obvious, but it is. You know what I mean? I like everybody gets those type of tattoos, to be honest. I think Rihanna has one. I was like, never mind. I don't know. That's so weird. I don't know. That is crazy. That is a crazy thing. How's your days been, perrito? My day's been pretty good. Thank you for asking. Muchas gracias, pariente. I appreciate it, food. It's been pretty good, food. This week is about to end. Hopefully, you know, we gotta get a days off this weekend, so I'll be chilling, 100%. That's how it's, food. Plus, she's a missing teen that might have dated him, and they have pictures together. I saw that. That's the thing that kind of made me feel like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can believe. Well, he didn't even say anything, so I don't know if I can say I can believe that, fool. But I don't know if I could believe that he did not do it. Just because of the pictures. If he didn't do it, he's still weird for like dating a little kid. Like, what the hell? What's up, Saray? What's up, Marianne? What's up, fool? Talking about David? Yeah, they brought it up. W Rams, right? Hell yeah. Not sure though, but hopefully he's innocent. But yeah, it's weird. Well, that fool's gonna have to clear up his name somehow. He has to clear up his name somehow. I don't know how, but he's gonna have to do it. No sé cómo. Damn! Thank you for the perro for a freaking perro. Fool, muchas gracias, pariente. What the hell? W. That's firme. Muchas gracias. Did you see they canceled Jimmy Kimmel's show? Yeah, I think that's kind of dumb. I don't know why they canceled it. That's just whack as fuck. W. Gooner? What the hell? Saca el pepino? What? The fuck? You live on TikTok? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. David como guest para el Torta Pounder podcast. ¿Para cuándo? I don't think I want David on my podcast. And the future podcast. He was even a thought before. It was even a thought beforehand. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, thank you for the freaking perro. What the hell? Shout out to Adriana Santos. What the hell? I appreciate it, fool. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What the fuck? W. Double on. Él necesita ser futbolista y cambiar su nombre a David, pero Beckham type shit. Who fuck his freaking carrera? Fool, that fool doesn't need shit. No ocupa nada. No ocupa nada, fool. That fool David? Hell no. The crazy few weeks, to be honest, with everything that's been happening. So much happened this month. Yes. Yes, but then no. You know what I mean? Yes, but then no. Yo, thank you for the freaking Ramon Bouchon. What the fuck? Yo. Oh, you guys are being nice. You guys are being nice. What the hell? W Liz. W everybody right now. What the hell? W everybody right now. First Ramon Bouchon at 9. First one. And it better be the last one también. W. W, what the hell? No. Nah, with W, what the hell? W, what the fuck? Podcast con Mencho, ¿pa' cuándo? Oh, boy, that fool, we're getting something arranged with that fool Mencho. Wait, I don't know, can I say that in stream? Oh, fuck. Hopefully nobody clips that shit. Hopefully nobody clips that shit. But, yeah, fool, it is a long week and a crazy month. A lot of foods, like, you know, it is. Entiendo. But just know it's only crazy because you're on social media. It's always going to be crazy, no matter where you are. Todo empezó cuando terminó el 24-hour stream. What the fuck? Yo! Thank you for the freaking hanging lights. Yo, thank you guys for the regalos, food. Thank you for the Delphine. Thank you guys for all that shit. 100%. What the fuck? Arvina, thank you for the regalos también, fool. What the hell? Yo, why you guys being so nice right now? What the fuck? I appreciate it. You guys can't even let me, like, get my point across. Can't even say my I can't even say what game, what are we doing, none of that shit. You guys being too nice right now. The frick is a Zang Mang Loopy? What the hell? I appreciate it. You thank me for making your tia happy. What the fuck are you talking about? You did not make my freaking tia happy, fool. This fool's being a freaking mariscos. Why is Perrito so zoomed in? Am I too zoomed in? I feel like I wasn't too zoomed in. They're happy? Oh, wait. Whoops. Yo, you can see my body. I feel naked. I feel super naked right now. What the hell? The floss? This. What you mean it feels wrong? It doesn't feel wrong. There we go. There we go. You feel. There we go. There we go. Let's see your neck. What the fuck? I actually do have a neck. Look at that. Y tengo un pescuezo. I do have a neck. In case you guys didn't know that. Yep, yep. You guys didn't believe it, huh? You guys didn't believe it, huh? Barely. What do you have, a long neck? You be deep throwing that shit, puto? What the fuck? Anyways. Yes, a lot of crazy shit happening. A lot of stuff. And it's keep happening. It is a weird time. A lot of brujas did brujeria. What else? What else? What do you call that? What is that thing called for astrology fools that be saying like the time changes? What is it called? ¿Cómo se llama eso, güey? I literally forgot what it's called. It's not a typhoon. What the fuck is it called? Retrograde. Retrograde? Retrograde? Yes, that. Yo, shout out to Chicano Rana for the freaking galaxy. What the hell? Yo! Well, you didn't need to. You didn't. Stop sending me gifts.
Fuera.
Oh, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. Wait, no. I actually don't have any positive sounds. But pretend that's positive for a second. I appreciate it for the freaking Galaxia, pariente. I appreciate it. What the fuck? Gracias, güey. Muchas gracias, güey. I appreciate it. What the fuck? W Rana. W freaking Rana, güey. 100%. ¿Vistes ese alien pegaron con un meso? What? For real? There was an alien that got hit by a missile? By neta, güey. Oh, you're lying. You lying to me right now? Was there an actual alien that hit a missile? Nah, I feel like you guys are lying. Live or pre-record? This is live. So don't be fucking. Is this moist critical? Moist critical? Moist critical?
Last night on stream chat, put something on my radar that I somehow missed in regards to aliens. It's very rare that something slips through my fingertips when it comes to juicy alien detail.
Pause. Why is this guy so descriptive every single freaking time? Like, why the fuck are you being so descriptive? Para qué, güey? Just tell me what happened. Tell me how it is.
So now, first thing in the morning, I wanted to look into it because I thought for sure I'd be coming in here, shooting it down. Oh, it's not an alien. It's actually my
They that had hard, Bethany, muchas gracias. I appreciate it.
buddy Eric and his homemade hovercraft. Like, I thought for sure there'd be a logical explanation for what they were telling me, which is new footage has just been revealed in an official capacity in regards to a unidentified aerial phenomena that ate a Hellfire missile, which already sounds so far-fetched. It sounds like it fit right at home in Ice Cube's new War of the Worlds movie, but you know, I'll eat my left shoe here. That is like exactly what.
Why would you say that? I'll eat my left shoe? The fuck?
This footage shows.
I want to queue up a video that
Hellfire missile fired by U.S. military bounce off UFO over ocean. That is kind of crazy. That sounds like a cartoon.
that I've been given. And as before it starts, I'm going to describe.
Do you guys really want to put 2x speed?
This was taken October 30th of 2024. This video is of an MQ-9 drone tracking an orb, or this object, off the coast of Yemen.
Can we see the picture?
That another MQ-9 launched.
This is off topic, but look at his ears. See his ears? He has the perfect orejas. The perfect orejas to put a full glass bottle or a glass cup. 100%. Now this is a real orejon. He looks like Buddha. Holy damn, puto, what the fuck? Yo, thank you for the freaking perro, wait, what the hell? Yo, stop sending me gifts. What the fuck? Yo, shout out to Santos. Thank you for the freaking Cooper baseball, homie. Muchas gracias. I appreciate it, perro. What the fuck? Yo, What?
launched a Hellfire missile.
That's actually crazy. What are we watching? What? The fuck am I looking at?
This is when it zoomed out, so you can still see it traveling.
Declassified?
Did that shit really bounced off?
It zoomed out, so you can still see.
I gotta go slow. I gotta go slow. Whoops. So this is the missile right here. You guys see that or no? You guys see it? This is the missile right here. And this right here in the crossfire, right here in the middle, in el medio, is a ship. Look how it bounces off. You saw that? Look, now it's right here and now it's right here. So correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't the missile explode on contact? Right or no? Is it not supposed to explode on contact? Why the fuck would it bounce off? That's random. It's like it didn't work.
This is when it zoomed out. So you can
I don't know if I want to believe in aliens. I mean, I do believe in aliens. Don't cancel me, please. Sí, creo en los aliens. I do believe in them. Los extraterrestres. I do believe them. But I don't know if they actually came over here. Like, what? I don't know. Like, why are they all just coming over here and just getting caught like that? What happened to their technology that they have, you know? I don't know. You know what I mean? It's Silver Surfer. Weak ass missile. There has to be a logical explanation. There's no way. Maybe the missile was bad, I don't know. How do you say granizo in English? Well, I don't even know what that means, fool. Humongous. That's a rock I threw hella hard at the ocean. Hell? Fuck. Hell, what is hell? I think you guys are spelling hell wrong.
still see it traveling.
Maybe interspecies daring is popular in their galaxies now? You think they're daring each other? You think like, oh, I was like, dating? How does that even make it even better? I believe the daring part. I believe aliens dared each other. Like, I dare to go to Earth and come back. I believe that shit. They're like, all right, fuck you, puto. So I dare to go back to Earth and do not get caught on camera or nothing. I bet, puto, I won't get caught. And they started zooming in through the atmosphere, and they got caught. And they're like, ah, you fucked up, but now you owe me 2 quarters. 2 alien quarters. I believe that shit. I don't believe they're dating. What the hell are you talking about they're dating? That's like ding dong ditching, but like Earth. That'd be pretty firme, to be honest.
Declassified?
So,
Who is breathing so hard? Damn, is that freaking Orejon ass fool breathing right now? You hear that? It's not even part of the video. It's like not even part about. It's not even a part of the topic. But you hear that fool breathing?
Declassified?
I could taste the freaking hot fries, puto.
so
Now, I've made fun of a lot of new footage that keeps surfacing, like the fucking
What are you gonna say? Some crazy ass shit? Watch.
steel soccer balls that have been spotted, you know, in Colombia, and then it's like, here's the proof, and it's a guy posing next to what looks like two colanders glued together with his nipples out.
Like, what the fuck? This guy always has the audacity to say some crazy shit. What the fuck did he just say? Something about somebody's nipples? Why would you paint that picture in my head, puto? The hell?
The proof, and it's a guy posing next to what looks like two colanders glued together with his nipples out.
Why did I need to know? Why the fuck did I need to know that his nipple was out? That's not even part of the story.
Like, that kind of stuff is so silly and so stupid. It is
ironic.
Clearly.
I'm not a hater, though. I'm not a hater. Please don't cancel me, please. I actually like his stuff. But when he's making a serious video, sometimes no lo puedo tomar en serio. He talks about some crazy ass shit. About somebody's nipples. About somebody's salchicha getting pulled and wrapped around his freaking neck. About some crazy ass shit. And I'm like, okay, this guy's not serious. But then he's talking about like the Jeffrey Epstein list. Then he's talking about the UFO. I'm like, okay, this guy has to be serious. But he's saying some crazy shit. What the fuck?
A hoax. This, though, I don't have the same criticism of. But don't worry, I have plenty of criticism.
I was going to say, imagine if the Presidente talked like that, but he does.
Criticism for it. This video is still pretty
He's talking about my Salvador uncle. What the hell?
fishy. Granted, this is one of the more, like, authentic-seeming videos that we
Hey, Diddy. What the fuck are you talking about?
have, and you all know how much I want to believe, how much I want there to be irrefutable proof of aliens visiting this planet. Me and
I
my
agree.
dad argue about this
Me
two
too.
times a week. I love this shit. He loves this shit.
Me too.
I, more than anyone, want to suckle from the tit of hopium that this is
Like, what? What the fuck?
aliens. But there are just too many things to overlook here that are red flags. One, why is data on this absent, such as location, travel speed, that kind of thing that would be present on other pieces of footage? For some reason, it seems to crop out so much information that would be present on the actual raw footage of it. Also, why does it cut there? I don't understand the reason for.
Obviously, he's asking some questions. I don't know if you guys care about the questions. I kind of don't feel like I don't really care about the questions too much, cause I got my own questions. Like, my question is, why the fuck is his earlobes hanging super low, but he has no piercings? That's my question. I feel like I'm asking the real questions. Plus, like, it doesn't make sense how the fuck did that fucking missile did not blow up on the impact on the UFO or whatever that is. That's about it. That's the only questions I have. Plus, he looks like my tío Orejon. This should be a regular segment, talking about crazy events. That would be a pretty sick thing. Like, talking about crazy events. I just don't know what events to talk about. I just find them because you guys be telling me what the fuck just happened. Like, someone said they discovered some crazy ass shit. It is all people genetics. When they're all, this was not even that old. He's in his 50s. And then you can tell he's in his 50s. There's no way. You look the same. I'm in my 50s, puto. In my 60s now. The Orejon reference? That is the Orejon. 100%. But, yeah, I don't know.
This video is of an
It's kind of crazy. I didn't fucking blow up.
In Colombia.
Whoops.
The last
Whoops. 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 Like, this is crazy. I'm like, what? I don't know. Is there another video?
Footage I've seen. This one is the most head scratching. I'll say it.
So, Mr. Knapp, do you have you heard about,
I know I'm criticizing people's appearance, even though I don't really do that. Like, yo! Eye contact, puto. That's some scary eye contact. I'm all about eye contact. But if someone gives me these type of ojos, No.
Events like this occurring?
Man, no call.
And what information might you have?
I have heard about events like this. I have heard about this event. Jeremy Corbell and I talked about it in one of our episodes a while back. We did not have the video, though. There are servers where there's a whole bank of these kind of...
Yo, this guy in the background does not give a fuck. Look at this foot in the back. He's moving around. He probably has like ADHD. He's like, when the fuck is this meeting gonna be over, fool? I don't give a fuck about this shit. Look at him.
What information might you have?
I have heard about events like this. I have
He's not give a fuck. He's on drugs right now.
heard about this event. Jeremy Corbell and I talked about it in one of our episodes
Like, what are you looking at, puto? Nobody else is looking over there but you.
a while back. We did not have the video, though. There
Like,
are
what the
servers where there's a whole
What the fuck?
bank of these kind of videos that Congress has not been allowed to see, that the public hasn't been allowed to see. Occasionally, some of that stuff gets out in the wild, and it comes our way. It should be going to you.
And this guy's just nodding his head because he's tweaking out right now. This guy on the right, he's just tweaking the fuck out right now. He's been nodding his head this whole time since this guy was talking.
Where there's a whole bank of these kind of videos
Like,
that
look.
Congress has not been allowed to see, that the public hasn't been allowed to see. Occasionally, some of that stuff gets out in the wild, and it comes our way. It should be going to you. The public should be seeing this stuff. And why you're not allowed to, I don't know. But that's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like
Like, what are you doing?
the debris was taken with.
What are you saying yes to? He didn't even ask a question. He even asked, is that a yes or no? Like, what the hell? What are you agreeing to? To the letter the? What the fuck? You're agreeing to that this guy's a weirdo? Like, what the hell?
Comes our way.
Look.
It should be.
Do you agree you're a... Look, watch. No audio. Do you agree you're a mariscos? Yes. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I like pito my boca. Ah, it's fucked up. He probably likes hyenas. Or dudes. I don't discriminate. Meko love you. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. The government's gonna find me, fool. I'm gonna get deported. I can't do that. That's fucked up. You should look up a video of McCamey Manor. It's a haunted house where you need to sign a waiver, and it's like 3 hours long. It's crazy. Wait, what? How do I put this live in 2x speed? Con tus manos, way. I should be down to look that shit up. You should look at the accident that happened at Universal Studios yesterday. Something happened? Someone died? How? Now I gotta look that shit up. Which one? The California one? 7 hours ago? I hope I won't get doxxed. I mean, I won't get doxxed. Whoops.
The man who died after riding the Stardust Racers roller coaster at Epic Universe has been identified, and his cause of death is now public.
So the Orange County medical examiner has told us late this evening 32-year-old Kevin Rudd.
The guy that died was 32 years old. Accidental.
Savalas'
What the
death
fuck?
was an accident, and he suffered multiple blunt impact injuries. The sheriff's office says he was found unresponsive last night on Stardust Racers. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead.
West 2 has been on top of this story since the very beginning. On the left is exclusive video from
How
Chopper 2
though?
last night over Epic as investigators
The fuck
were on
just
site. And on
happened?
the right, a live look through Chopper 2 over Epic right now.
We have live team coverage starting with West 2 News investigative reporter Greg Fox outside of the theme park tonight. Greg, the cause of death raises plenty of questions.
Yeah, it sure does, because I think a lot of people, when they hear stories like this at all of the theme parks, including Epic Universe, Disney, SeaWorld, all of the parks around here, you think that it's a medical condition. Strokes and heart attacks happen all the time. But what led to this man's death? Now we're seeing the start of what will likely be a much longer investigation here at Epic Universe.
He thought it was Cali. That's just Orlando. Is there an Orlando in Cali?
Ross and
I'm not from Cali. I'm from Alaska.
her family are visiting from overseas and heard about the death of a 32-year-old
Or is Orlando his own state?
man following a ride on Stardust Racers at Universal Epic Universe. She and others planning to go to the park aren't sure about riding that coaster.
Was going to go on that ride, now potentially questionable, but I'd
This guy's British. What the hell? Is Orlando in the UK
I'd like to
or France?
understand what actually happened. Was it the ride or was it something pre-existing?
It is obviously very sad. Hopefully, you know, we feel bad.
Why is there more Brit? He's Aussie. How you know he's Aussie? That's his name? He's also British. What the hell?
For his family and things as well. But you know, he maybe had some underlying health conditions and things.
From Chopper 2, you can see deputies and park workers near the rails and the guest entry points. 2 off-duty deputies responded to a man-down call and found the rider unconscious. Universal said the guest became
But how'd he
unresponsive
die?
after riding Stardust Racers and was
What's a Stardust Racer?
transported to the hospital where the guest later died. We are devastated by this event and extend our sincerest
Is there a
sympathies
video?
to the guests' loved ones. We are fully committed to cooperating with this ongoing investigation. The attraction remains closed. The medical examiner's report says Kevin Rodriguez Zavala died of accidental blunt force trauma. Shown here during the month Epic Universe opened in May, the dual-launch coaster, which can go as fast as 62 miles an hour and peak at 133 feet, is an extremely intense experience, according to theme park blogger.
I can't even
Darren
pause
White.
it. That's just not even fast. That's just slow. 62 miles per hour. That's not even the freeway limit. That's not even the highway limit. That's just slow
Even
as fuck.
outside of a fault happening on the ride, these are extreme forces to put on your body.
I thought this was a hyena for a second until this who started talking.
I mean, when you're going on a roller coaster or a drop ride or any kind of thrill attraction, even if you're skydiving, you're putting something on your body that is not something that your body is really used to experiencing, and that can be a lot for anybody.
That's why Universal has signs posted that indicate people with certain medical conditions should avoid riding. The state has joined the sheriff's office investigation.
Okay, I understand that, but it says people who have medical conditions should avoid riding. But multiple blunt impact injuries is not a medical condition. That's a physical condition. Like, from the thing. So, like, how did he get that?
Should avoid riding.
Were they riding the roller coaster and he was just getting jumped? Like, by the other passengers? Fuck you, puto. Hey, we're in a roller coaster. Start jumping me, puto. What the hell? Like, what the fuck?
The state has joined the
that's
sheriff's
actually fucked up. Hold on.
office
That's not a funny
investigation
joke.
to ensure the operation of the ride is safe and did not contribute to the man's death. The Orange County Sheriff's
I
Office.
just want to know how.
Across all of our parks here in Central Florida. The most recent report from the State Department of Agriculture is from July 15th. This is also the first quarterly report to include Epic Universe, which opened in May. From April to...
I
would like to give you a live look at that ride from Chopper 2 right now, the Stardust.
To make sure that this ride is safe.
Yo, who are you adding? You know Yika? I don't know Yika. If there's an impersonator, it's not me. Stop being dumb, Mateo. If they're claiming to be me, they're not me. Puto. What the fuck? Damn.
Well, I mean, obviously a lot of it is technical data. They'll hook up machines to the ride, like I said, with an accelerometer and G-force meter. They want to make sure that it's not, let's say if the ride is supposed to do 3.5 Gs and it's doing 3.7 or 3.8, they can take that data and say, all right, maybe we need to slow it down in a certain area or do something different with it.
How vague? It is pretty vague, huh?
Track.
We also asked the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions.
But how? I literally rode that ride like maybe 2 hours before him. It was intense, but to me, it seemed like he passed out and hit his head multiple times. That is possible, huh? That is possible. My 18-year-old passed out several times on her first roller coaster ride this summer to Denver, Colorado. She had whiplash for days. I'm so glad I was with her. These rides are not for everyone. Really? His body went noodle dead on the ride. They got smacked left and right afterwards in the car. How could they not consider this possibility? His own choice. What the hell? How? Okay, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense why they mentioned medical conditions. He probably had a medical condition and it made him pass out or whatever. And then he started getting like thrown around, you know? I was just a kid and I was in a ride in Disneyland called Space Mountain in the 1980s. A person in a train meeting in front of us was ejected and died. That's fucked. Dying from a blunt force trauma would mean this has nothing to do with pre-existing conditions. But that's what I said. But now reading the other comment, it makes sense. If he passed out and went limp, his body must have flung around. The ride vehicle and harnesses still kept riders safe. Not the ride's fault. Maybe have had a pre-existing health condition or dehydrated. No matter, my condolences to him and his family. Yep. Why did you laugh? I laughed because that shit was in the 1980s. I'm allowed to laugh. That's how jokes work. If something like crazy happens, like 100 years ago, it's okay. It's funny. Plus, it was dumb. For you laugh at worse stuff, Caesar. What the hell? What's up, Ashley? Too bad for this guy. I hope he rests in peace. Nah, yeah, 100%. That's just, I don't know. That's just crazy. And then all I see is fucking David on my freaking thing. What a crazy semana, for real. How was your day? Oh, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Thank you for asking. Pretty relaxed. Pretty relaxed. Nothing too crazy. What games you got lined up? I have one game I want to try out. Do not cancel me if it sucks or anything like that. It's Adrian's fault. Alright, he's the one that suggested the juego. And if it doesn't work out, we got another juego. 100%. Rising that overweight guy falling from the ride like 3 years ago. Oh shit. There you go. You guys hear it or no? Where did it happen? Was it Texas, right? Nah, it was Florida. Florida. Subtitles, English, please. For the gente that speaks English. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Well, I feel like doing this, to be honest. Please enter the current time. I don't know about that. Now I feel super weird. It's not even a horror game. This game is not even supposed to be scary. So I don't know about that. That's kind of weird. I feel super weird. Is this guy gonna dox me? Like, actually? If I get doxed, it is Adrian's fault. Note accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay. Well, it didn't even show me the main menu, so. Now I'm kind of scared of playing this game. Oh, this game? Oh, you know about this game, Jalissa? Is he gonna dox me or no? They sent me your breast. Wait, is it scary? Nah, I don't think so. It shouldn't be scary. I feel like it shouldn't actually. It wouldn't make sense. Kinda scared. The end is never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Alright.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Yo, thank you for the freaking perro, for freaking perro, güey. Muchas gracias, pariente. W, for W, muchas gracias.
Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, okay. Show content warnings. Enables content warnings and an option to skip sections of the game that deals with trauma. Okay. Show translation labels. I don't like that box. Alright, whatever. What are we doing here? Well, I actually don't know what's the point of this story already. That no one showed up or what? Is that what it is? What? How? Alright. Okay. Is it like a puzzle game?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Well, I don't know. Let me look.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Whoa. I don't know, fool. What the fuck? This guy doesn't have a computer. What the fuck? This guy's a sharper. Okay. If I go back to my door. Nope.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
What achievement?
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little...
What?
A measly 5 clicks.
Yes.
Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I'm doing it.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
I'm clicking on that shit right now, puto.
No, I'm still not feeling it.
Oh
I
my.
want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
20 clicks in door 417. 20? Oh, let's find that door. Wait, what's the point of this game? Door 417. Door 417. $420. Next to the planta. Oh, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Oh my. 437? What are we doing? 437. Oh, there it is.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
All right. 415. Am I actually doing something or no? Oh.
Now, back to door number 437.
Bro. This is gonna take a while. This is an Easter egg. What kind of Easter egg?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine.
Oh, I know one right here. Oh. What the fuck? Oh.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Nah, bro. You're getting so played right now?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Where the fuck is it? Oh.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
I got you, puto. I got you, fool.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Alright. Ya mero. What the hell is that? Cerning Maxes. Where is he here? Is there one here? Well, I'm doing him.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes! We did it!
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
No pause.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks.
Yeah.
Really now?
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
That's it. That's it. That's it. You should have got the trophy achievement and just keep going. I didn't even get the trophy achievement. Didn't even say that. What the fuck? Alright, fuck this puto. Fuck this Leva. You already came? Forget the apple. What the fuck are you talking about?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He entered to the door on his left. Yeah, if I go on my right?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, I do. I'm just looking around, Wow, looks nice. Looks nice.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all.
Yeah.
Just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
But there's a door in the front open.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
What the fuck is this fool talking about? This fool just talking shit for no reason. Where we at? Penalty? What if I fall down?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley.
Thank you.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. What does that mean? What do I do? The fuck?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now I'm going on my right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah,
Wow.
it looks pretty nice.
Yes, this room. What? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah, I'm going over here. I'm going over here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Can I jump over or no?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Yeah, thank you.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Ooh.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her? I got a hyena in this game?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
I got a hyena.
She's been waiting.
The fuck just happened?
That's her, Stanley.
Oh.
You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What if I don't? Hello?
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Oh, yeah, it's
Hold
me.
on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go.
I live in a
All right,
nice
now, I
apartamento.
want you to come in and tell me all about your
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
I
Who wanna
thought
commit
so.
their life to you?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
You just fucking pranked me, bitch. That's my hyena.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Press good morning employee 427. Press C on your keyboard. What if I don't? I feel like I shouldn't. Alright, whatever.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Okay. Press H.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Fuck you then, bitch.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press B.
But in his mind, In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press C to watch the TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Where's my
First, he
TV?
imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press J to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door.
Wait.
The thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Is this guy pressed because I did the other door? Am I really getting punished because I went to the other puerta, for real?
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
What is that supposed to mean?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press M to tell your wife you love her. I love you, baby.
But there is no answer.
Oh, she's
How
gone.
could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Okay, just let me out the fucking lugar, fool. Go to sleep in what bed, fool?
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm pressing it.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
Nope.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
Can I just leave?
I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
Whoa. Whoa. What? Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I can't even tell if it's anything different, anything the same. I thought no more scary games. This is not a scary game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So I went to the right and some crazy shit happened for no reason, I guess.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with the coworker, let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers, resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Using slides to assure employees that everything's okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic on the header and throw some bevel on all the text. This will ensure a calming and productive environment. Everyone's unique. You most of all. You most of all? Neta. What's the next one? Number of slides on the slides. Slides, charts, and slides. I don't know what that means. Where's the numbers? Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Alright. Rates of increase in graphs per slide. No more charts, please. I'm begging. Stop. The boss appreciation minute. On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle on the top 20 things. Flat trip clip. Alright. Solving interpersonal conflict. Why did we hire? Remember, hire what? I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm gonna be there. Oh shit.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
There's a
so
broom.
He turned around and got back on track.
Yo, where's a broom?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Then why the fuck did you give me the option to open up the door? This guy is dumb. Whoever made this game is so dumb.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
The fuck is FA? Am I tripping?
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Well, I'm trying to
around
figure it
doing
out.
nothing?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm trying to figure it out, puto.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Alright, fuck you then,
If I'd
bitch.
said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Alright, shut up, Leva.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
To walk downstairs, what happens? What is that?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
What?
He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers
Exit.
mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they
It
simply
does.
repeating?
I
No,
think so.
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
But what am I supposed to do?
I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams,
I'm trying to pay attention what the fuck this fool's talking about.
how could it be?
What?
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Yes.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was...
This guy's just talking too much.
This was a dream. So
like,
he
what am I
closed his
supposed to
eyes
do?
gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Okay.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin.
All right.
The press of the mattress on his back.
Oh my.
The fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Yes.
Let me go back to my job.
Yes.
Let me continue pushing the buttons.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
That's all I want.
Yes. That's what I
My
want.
apartment.
Yes.
My wife.
Fuck yeah.
My job.
Fuck yeah.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Fuck yeah.
My life is normal.
Fuck yeah.
I am normal.
Fuck yeah.
Everything will be fine.
Fuck yeah.
I am okay.
Fuck yeah. And I'm still here. Feed me.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Okay. What does that mean?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Who the fuck?
Mariella
I
woke up on a
transitioned?
day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay. Now what? Okay. So this game is pissing me off. I see why people have a lot of hours.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I see now why.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This game gives me vibes that... So there's different endings.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right, there's different endings. He's supposed to be the voice inside your head? Yeah, he is.
Yet
This
there was
definitely
not a
the
single
same
person here
narrator
either.
from Little Misfortune.
Feeling a wave of
It might,
disbelief,
yeah, I think it is,
Stanley
huh?
decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't want to... This makes me not want to freaking die now. Makes me want to follow all the rules that this fool says. Porque si no lo sigo, what the fuck? Business strategy? Firme. Am I going in there or no? No! Oh, I'm still here. What the hell?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind
I
the
know
boss's
these
desk
drinks.
guarded the terrible
on
truth
his eyes.
that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random
Yeah, I
buttons
knew
on
that
the
shit,
keypad,
puto, 'cause you
Stanley
said
happened
it.
to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Thank you.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Am I going left? Was I supposed to go down there or no? Oh, if I die, I'm gonna be mad.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question
Good thing's
would
not the
not
voice
go
in my head. I
unanswered
beat
for long.
Goon. Yeah, you're crazy. The fuck?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I want to escape, but I don't want to deal with that long entrance.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
This reminds me from The Incredibles. Kind of. Un poco. Wait, now what do we do?
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Fired? Who's fired?
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay, what does that mean?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Maybe.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Maybe.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe. Bye-bye!
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled
Mind control
with
status
emotions,
offline.
happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I don't get that shit either. The game is torturous. Super torturous. On or off? On.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
oh, Lord.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
What the hell?
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
0142.
About you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Where's the other one?
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything,
05,
the control wrested away
Where's
from
zero?
you. It's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
3?
My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Oh
but
my.
I'm enjoying this so much. You know what?
What's the code?
I'm going to put some extra time
3?
on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No,
what is
these
it?
colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything,
Blue?
anything. Something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Yo, what the hell is that freaking code?
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Alright, this is not even fair.
No ending here. Just
Déjame en paz, güey. Déjame en paz. No
will
importa
you
code.
cling desperately to your fair life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Alright. I gotta restart. I'm gonna be so mad if I gotta restart. Oh my. He's not talking. He's not talking. He's not talking.
When Stanley came to a set
You
of
fucking
2
bitch.
open doors,
Shut your
he
bitch.
entered the door on his left.
Shut your lame ass up.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Shut up,
Feeling a
puto.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
That one, bitch. That one, bitch.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean?
Fuck!
Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
What is it
But
there?
his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay
2845?
buried below his feet.
2485?
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
That's what I just put.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
This guy is getting on my last nerves. This freaking Levas is getting on my super last nerves right now.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
How do I, rush?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in
Game?
the
It's
building,
Stanley
Stanley's
Parable.
co-workers. The
Yeah,
lives
man.
of so many individuals reduced to images.
I
on a
actually don't see the
screen.
point of this game right
Stanley,
here. I don't
one
get
of
it.
them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
This game acts like que trae opciones, que te dan opciones, but it doesn't give you options at all. All the choices are fake. If you pick a wrong
This
choice, you
mind-control
just die.
facility, it was too horrible
Like, what
to
the hell?
believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been
Don't let me
manipulated
out,
to
puto.
accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His
Hyperliminal?
own
Nah,
life
this is just
in
Stanley
someone
Parable.
else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life
I don't
utterly
fucking
blind
know.
to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad.
How do I know the
or
code?
content.
Oh
Walking,
my.
eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Does anybody
And
know
as
the code or
cold
no?
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this
Ah.
machinery
I'm gonna be mad as fuck if that shit makes you start all over. Is there even a code? Even the right button? I can't tell which the right one.
and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won.
Finally!
He had defeated the machine.
Damn.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
I don't give a
Where
fuck.
had his co-workers gone?
I don't give a
How
fuck.
had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
I don't give a
What
fuck.
other mysteries did this strange building hold?
I don't give a fuck.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to
Exactly.
him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking. but
Exactly.
happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand,
Fuck yeah.
but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or
shit.
how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Finally!
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Alright, any time now, please.
Stanley felt the cool
Holy
breeze
f-
upon his skin. The feeling
I
of
finally beat the
liberation,
game.
the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Thank you.
And Stanley was happy.
Finally, what the hell? That should take way too long for no reason. Alright, what the fuck?
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley
my.
decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Are you fucking serious, puto?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
Are
disbelief,
you fucking
Stanley
serious?
decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he'd coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. The moment he entered
The
his
fuck was the
manager's
code?
office,
I already
Stanley
forgot.
froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was
Oh
too much
my.
for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural wreck. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't
Yes.
even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Shut your lame ass
That
up,
kind of
puto.
anxiety isn't
Open the
healthy, so he
door.
relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
This game is so dumb. Escape? If it's not escape, I'm gonna be mad as fuck. They don't want to do
walked straight
escape.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Fuck you,
Facility.
puto.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it,
Yes.
the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
No, I won't. I'm still gonna live, puto. I don't give a fuck.
The door behind him was not shut.
Too bad for
Stanley
sad.
still had every opportunity to turn around and get back.
Yeah,
on
but
track.
I'm not turning around.
At this
Fucking
point,
lever.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I'm not gonna die. This was tripping out. Alright, I'm dying. There's no way I'm surviving that shit. Where the fuck am I going? What the fuck?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his
Okay, I'm gonna
demise,
die by
it
this
reflected that
machine.
his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Narrow
Perhaps his death was
vision?
no great loss, like plucking
The
the
fuck?
eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
I'm not even gonna die. I knew it.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant,
the
Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. I fell. I fell. I fell. The end? The Stanley
and yet it would
Parable.
be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Huh? I've been there since I pressed the game start. Office computer. Is that solitaire? What is that? I've been there? Credits. I'm done with the game. Am I actually done with the game? Or is the game fucking with me right now? The button sounds. Am I actually done? Sensivula. What the fuck is that? The fuck is that noise? The fuck? That button? Well, I heard a noise. Exit. I don't want to exit yet. I heard a noise. So I'm done. I'm done with the game, right? See or no? This game was so dumb. I'm not gonna play this ever again. Fuck this bro. That shit was whack. What the hell?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No.
No, perhaps not.
I'm blind.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Oh. I'm
But
back
listen
here,
to
I
me.
guess.
You can still save these two. You can
What?
stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
Do I do that? Am I tripping?
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
Do I do that? I don't know if I should. What happens if I don't?
Don't let
Oh. Does this game have an ending or no? Is there an actual ending for this game?
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
No content? When the fuck was this open?
Oh, new content?
What I just said.
What does that mean?
I don't
New
fucking know.
content.
I don't know. Alright. Where am I at?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Thank you.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Okay.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Alright, I'm excited too.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Yep.
Oh
yeah, it has no button.
What's going on
right?
here? Should we be moving somewhere? Or, oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content.
Oh.
Give me the content, Stanley.
What's the content?
All right.
Jump circle?
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
What happens if I finish jumping? What the hell? Perrito jump on the fierrito. How about you jump on the fierrito? What the hell? Now I can't jump no more? Alright, feed me, I guess. That show's whack as fuck.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Well, I don't fucking know.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Yes.
If this is new
I actually
content,
enjoy
then I could
jumping
just read
better
the
than
whole
whatever
dictionary.
the fuck
There's
you want
20
me
hours of
got
new
me
content
doing.
right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying
That's
the new
it?
content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding
I
me.
just
You see,
wasted
Stanley?
$200 for
This
this
is what
fucking
happens
update.
when
Are you
greedy
fucking
video
serious?
game developers with no respect for their fan base rush
I'm
a
not
cheap
a fan.
expansion
This game
to market
sucks.
for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
They don't call it Twitter anymore, puto.
I built up too
Everybody
much
get canceled.
anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, Why don't we just reset
This
the
is
game,
someone's favorite
and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Okay.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Alright, go ahead. What the fuck?
Okay. You remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just
this game can do all this shit, fool, but it keeps taking me to the office.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing
what
all
the hell?
my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap... And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Original? What if I go down? Alright, fuck that shit. Is that me?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
And what?
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the Memory Zone before. What's
Where
this?
are we
What's
at?
down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Oh,
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Let me see you.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I'm trying to understand what's the point of this game. I don't know what am I supposed to deal with? What? ¿De qué se trata, güey? That's what I want to know. He's not explaining nothing.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
It's actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
You did.
Perhaps
You let
the
me
Stanley
down.
Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button?
Yeah.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it could.
Finally.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Oops. Oh, we can
And
skip.
here it is. Go ahead. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks.
Did he die? Did he finally die?
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about...
Did he die?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed.
Oh, something's leaking.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Hi, super leaking. Oh shit. What the hell? This guy actually died for realsies? For realsies. Oh, I can see the light in you. I can't see shit. Oh look, it's better there. Okay, he's the verde is gone. It's all tierra. Kinda weird. Why do I feel bad for the narrator voice? Fuck that fool. That fool talks too much. That fool's a lame. Ah, hell no. Ah, hell no. What the fuck? Am I tripping? Can I press the button or no? Is the button gonna work? Does that work or no? Is that it? The fuck just happened? Where the fuck am I at? What the f... Okay. Surpass civilization? Ah, it is the new civilization. Alright, so now what? Oh.
This is the story of...
I'm getting my refund back. I'm getting my refund back. W game? You call that a W juego? Fuck that juego. I'm actually hopping off stream. Fuck this juego. I've been live for 2 hours. Finally. No way. Nah, it's not because of the game. It's because it's late as fuck. 2 hours and did nothing. I did a live. What are you talking about? I did a live. What are you talking about? I just joined back. I know. Okay, you just started stream? Nah. I've been like food for those honas. I just got home. What the fuck? We were driving this whole time? 2 hours? It's only 11 though. Yeah, it is only 11. And I work 4 hours from now. I'm scared of playing the game. There's a new game I want to try out. I don't know what's it about. I don't know what it is. I could show you the trailer for the game, but I don't know what's it about. It could be horror. I don't know what it is. Damn, bro, your voice changed. Julian, shut your bitch ass up, Torres. No me importa, güey. Shut your ugly ass up. You freaking Leva. Anyways, what I was saying, I don't know what game I'm gonna play. I just came back from walking my pet rock. Fuck your pet freaking roca. For what the hell? Why are you working early? Because I am. But this was unsatisfactory. Oh my. This was unsatisfactory. Hey, fool, don't get mad because you finally hit puberty. How it feels walking into first period. Sorry, twin, you can't rage bait me anymore. I've reached peak nonchalant.
I know you wanted to go to the water park before.
When your mom asks you to pretend to have disability to get discounted tickets to the water park.
Before the summer ends, but money's a little tight right now.
Didn't you wear that yesterday?
Me knowing it's time for the biggest lock-in to start. You're not locking in, fool. You're not locking in. You're gonna continue what you were doing yesterday. You're gonna continue doing what you were doing 2 weeks ago. You're gonna continue doing what you did 5 años ago, homie.
If you think about it, there's going to be a last time that you ever load up your Xbox.
You're still in school. What are you reminiscing about? What the hell? What?
There's going to be a last time that you
You're gonna reminisce this shit right here? Remember that one video I saw about Clash of Clans? And had the Michael Jackson edit. This what you gonna reminisce?
What are you gonna have for dinner? I'll just cook rice. Rice, get down from there.
And you're racist.
Ooh, you got some superpowers? Oh, you got power.
You're racist, but you're playing a Jesus edit.
What are you gonna have for dinner? I'll just cook rice. Rice, get down from there.
You're going to hell. You're going to hell. You think this is gonna save you? You think this is gonna save you? I'm traumatizing you right now. You're going to hell for life. Forever. Just because you reposted this shit, you think Jesus is gonna be like, well, you did repost that one post about me, so yeah. I'll let you pass. Yeah, you're gay. I'm traumatizing you right now. You're going to hell forever. You gotta repent now, puto. Julian Torres. That's what you get, puto. That's what you get, puto. Talk shit, homie. I'm gonna get on your cabeza. Why am I still getting a warning? What the fuck? This live does not contain content mentioned in the notice. Ah, there we go. You're laughing, but once you turn off your phone, once you're in your cama by yourself thinking about nothing, that's gonna come up to you. You're gonna get dragged. You freaking leva. ¿Qué trancha, perro? ¿Qué te dicen las jainas? Nada, güey, nada. Yep. Yeah, watch out, fool. You ever heard of brujas? Well, I'm a brujo. I'm a brujo, homie. Better watch out. Actually, no, I don't. Actually, I don't. What do you call that? I don't accept the negative energy towards me. Please put that away. I'm putting that away. Putting that aside. I don't accept that negative energy towards me. Perrito, when are you gonna what? When are you gonna react to the repost again? Well, I just did. To a Leva freaking repost. I don't know, probably tomorrow. Fool. I have more time tomorrow, because as soon as I get home, I'm asleep from work. I'm dying right now. Then I'm muriendo. And this fool still says, Perrito doesn't like the flacas to this night. Usually he says to this day. Pero porque son las 11 de la noche for me at the nighttime. Probably for him too. He said to this night. Shall we go through his repost? I'm kind of wondering, compa Danny. I want to see your repost. Yep. Yes, go through them. Alright, too late. You already said yes. No takes backs. No trae este, güey. So we don't got shit. We got no refund. You're smart as fuck. Hella smart as fuck. The Boosie, you're on mariscos for that shit. Anyways, I'm hopping off stream. I'm sorry. But tomorrow, I got an interesting game. I don't know what's it about. I can't tell you. I can show you the trailer. I hope it's not a Yap Simulator juego. It looks like it could be, but I don't know. Empty promises? Well, let me show you what juego I'm talking about. Yeah, hop off, little bro. It's past your bedtime. Coming from a vato who's still in school? What the fuck? What are you on about? Yeah, little bro. It's your bedtime. Alright. Hey, what? This shit is fire.
Distant from adventure.
I think I already showed this before too.
Than a convent.
I remember. Yeah, this one. I read the description. I thought it was pretty interesting. Because the description said, a nun, una monja, trabajando con Satanás. And I was like, what? How does that make any sense? Or with the demonio,
The heroine
whatever.
of this story, if it were up to her, would have preferred to stay within its walls. However,
This is not a scary game, though. It's not classified as a scary game.
destiny had something different in store for her.
Play an action game? Pues? What is an action game? I don't know about this game. What? Didn't they cancel this game? I don't know. I was reading the reviews. I was like, I don't know if I want to play it. But then I saw that Looks boring? What? I don't know. The reviews are really good. It literally says, this vato said, no game like it exists out there. The story is interesting. Bold artistic choices are amazing. Cinematic quality is next level. Artistic, philosophical, and unique. Highly recommend. Skip? You want to skip that game for tomorrow? It doesn't say humorous at all. It's just, I don't know what the game's about. It says horror. It actually does say horror. Pero no sé. I already got it anyways. Play some superhero game. Can't be worse than Stanley Parable. That's true. The reviews is very positive. They have 86 or 89% good reviews. That's pretty high. That's pretty high for a game. Super high, actually. I don't know. I don't know. I said play Yaki everybody. Nah, I was gonna play no matter what. What the heck? I'm gonna do whatever the frick I wanna do. Yo! Shout out to Liz for the freaking Ramabuchones. What the hell? Shout out to Liz. Gracias, Liz. What the hell? Shout out to Liz. What the fuck? Red Dead Redemption? I already played it. You have a list of games? I do, but I just looked up a game called Amorous. Amorous. It says this game, adult only sexual content, frequent nudity or sexual content. This game is NSFW by default. It contains graphical depictions of nudity and sex. SFW mode can be enabled under options. And guess who recommended this game? Oh my god. I'm so scared to even show the trailer. This game is marked as adult only. You are seeing this game because you have agreed to continue this page. I don't know if I want to show it on YouTube. Because I'm going to get banned on YouTube for sure. TikTok I can get away with it, but I don't know what this game is about. Alright. Why the fuck did you recommend me to play this shit? What the hell? No one in chat suggested this, by the way. Let me look through that comment right now. The fuck are you? What does that say? What does that say right there? Play Amorous. That's what you said. Why are you playing Amorous? Fuck no. I'm literally gonna get banned. You're gay? I bet you are, puto. I bet you are, fool. Nah, I'm just playing. Wait, no, I can't say that. It's a joke. Is this online? Are you serious? Deadass did not expect bro to play this. I'm not playing this game. Why you keep saying I am? I'm looking at the trailer. What the fuck? What? Whoa! Yo, am I tripping? What? Thanks, you look good too. It'll do. Can we get going? They're probably won't let me in wearing nothing. Give me a shake of that booty first. You're going like that? Yo! 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 Yeah, whoever recommended that, I'm sorry to say I'm not playing that game. I saw this on your wish list. It is not on my wish list. I'm not playing that shit. Hell no.
It's
Did you replay that scene? Because I wanted to see if I actually did add on my wish list on accident. Whoever joined the stream because they saw furries getting freaky as fuck together, you guys are a bunch of gooners. Neta, way. Párense tocarse, pull up your pantalones, stop being a bunch of mariscos. Please. I don't want gooners in my chat, please. No manches. Unless it's your mama, then of course. I'm not done yet. What the hell? Dale a la gente que quieren? Fuck no. Perrito loves his furry games? What are you talking about? What the fuck? Cancel Perro for being goonerphobic. Alright, what the hell? Play that and stream in Discord VC for science. I wouldn't even play that shit on the Discord VC. Hell no. But I am ending the stream right there. Fuck that shit. I ain't playing that shit. First age playing on VR and now furro dating sims. What went wrong? For your mama. Your mama went wrong. That's what happened. Your mama didn't answer my mensajes. Going to sleep already? I just got here? Yeah, fool. Of course. I work. Work early. Whatever happened to jerk make session that was going to happen on the Discord. We can still do that. We can still do that fool, if you want to join. Compa Danny, if you're ever interested. So you play date everything and draw the line on amorous. Yes, I do. Date everything is super different from amorous. Super different. What are you talking about? Super diferente. Hell no. I'm down to play Amaris on Discord. Ah, hell no. I'm not playing that juego. Who comes up with these games? Furries. Furros. You can tell. A bunch of furros. You know, actually, I don't know. I don't want to get canceled in like 30 years and be like, this vato was furrophobic. This vato. So there's nothing wrong with being furro. I'm pre-assuming that calling someone a furry is gonna be a slur. I'm sorry. It wasn't a slur back then like nowadays, alright? Or no. Like later days. Does that make sense? I was gonna pull up a video and I'd be like, you can't call someone a furry! A furro! That's a slur! And it's like 2042, and I'm like, fuck. Sorry, fool. It's just back then. Nobody gives a fuck. Sorry, puto. And just in case furry or furro becomes a slur. Sorry, fool. It is what it is. Cancel me all you want, fool. It was accepted by everybody. Alright? Fool, even your favorite politician, your favorite singer, artist, said that shit. Yo, Santa, thank you for the freaking perro, wey. Muchas gracias, pariente. What the fuck? Yo, I appreciate it. Next month, we should do adult actors. If you know, you know. Adult actors. Aren't they all adults? Most of them? What the hell? See, that's how I know you guys are a bunch of furries. I mean, a bunch of mariscos. Fuck you, Levas. And thank you guys for the follow. And thank you guys for the regalos. I appreciate it 100%. Shout out to Santo and Liz. Who else? Chicano Rana. Adriana. Thank you guys for sending big games for 100%. But I am in the stream though. Todo lo que haces para no jugar Dead Space porque te da miedo. Dead Space is not even scary. Ain't gonna do shit. I will play it. It's just it's so long, fool. Dead Space so long. I already have it saved in my wish list. I don't know. But I am gonna end the stream right there, fool. Shout out to the top 5 foods of the live esta noche on YouTube. Shout out to Unway, shout out to Yuri, shout out to Eric, shout out to Spark. Shout out to Teriyaki Duck. Thank you guys for the top 5 foods of the live esta noche. I'll see you fools tomorrow. If you guys want to join the Discord, you guys actually can join the Discord. Si quieren. As long as you follow the rules. It's not that hard. But it's not that easy to get into the Discord. And if you complain about the reglas in the Discord, then maybe you shouldn't be in the Discord. At least mine. So I'll see you fools más al rato for 100%. Que tengan buenas noches.